I'm hanging out with Mickenzie, the owner of The Alchemist, which is a metaphysical gift supply store. So I was wondering, you might have some idea, like, what do you think 2026 will be like?
Oh my gosh, I'm super excited for 2026.
That's good to know.
Especially coming out of this year, right?
Yeah, it's a rough year. Yeah.
It's been hard, yeah. So 2025 actually brought a lot out for a lot of people. It was the year of the snake, the wood snake especially. So for, most people, that brought about to a conclusion, shedding, all this kind of letting go.
Oh, like shedding of the skin, the snake?
Yes, skin, but just identities, ideals, behavioral patterns, even stories we've been telling ourselves.
Yeah.
So we let go of a lot this year.
I feel like it changed a lot myself in 2025.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for a lot of people, with all of the releasing and the stories kind of shifting about who we are and how we live.
Yeah.
It was like this profound transformation of self.
I definitely felt like that. I kind of felt like 2025 was a year when we had to kind of figure out like who we were as people, what was important to us as individuals, and to live our lives according to that. And I think it was a difficult time because a lot of things did have to be shed.
Absolutely.
So other people experienced that too?
Yes, and that was like a tremendous theme for the overarching collective for everyone.
Wow. In what way?
So for everybody, really, this whole year brought up all kinds of things that maybe for the last 16 years, as Pluto was moving through Capricorn, dealing with death and rebirth and our home lives and our stability.
Pluto being the furthest planet out, it kind of represents death. And,
yes, exactly. And so as that was moving through Capricorn, the sign in the sky, as it transitioned across that sign, it was bringing this major upheaval for people for the last 16 years roughly. So I feel 2025 was almost like the epilogue to the last 16 years, to sum it all up, to wrap it up with a neat little bow, in some cases a rough package.
Yeah. So maybe that intensity was kind of a good thing because there was kind of the finale or the conclusion or...
Exactly. And that sets us up for next year, which is the year of the fire horse. And that brings all of this forward motion, the strength to get the job done, and even a sense of direction with more clarity. We're looking from a totally different perspective moving into next year.
Interesting you said that because I was interviewed by a blogger 2 weeks ago, and I was talking about like what I think 2025 was for me as an individual, as an American, as a journalist with the show. I think it was a time when it called upon people to have moral clarity and courage to do the right thing. And that was really rough, So I'm wondering, like in 2026, having gone through that, do you think it'll be like maybe, what's it going to be like? Is it going to be easier? Is it going to be, are we going to be more empowered? Are we stronger because of what we've gone through?
I believe, yes, we are stronger because of what we've gone through, but a different kind of strength. This is not strength that's muscular. This is strength that comes from kindness, from hard-learned patience, from the fortitude of kind of forging yourself through slow processes. And what that steps us into is being more authentic, being more honest, being more truthful, and aligned with what we actually want, what we actually are at our core, and not wearing a mask anymore. So is it going to get easier? I don't necessarily know about easy, but I do know about true. I think it's going to be a much truer year for everybody.
What could we do? What could individuals do to face 2026 with a better mindset, or to make the most of the opportunities that the new year brings us? As someone who approaches life metaphysically, or can look at life metaphysically in terms of like astrology, all these other stuff, what advice do you have for people?
I really recommend journaling. I know it sounds kind of cheesy or cliche, but the process of taking what's in your brain and pulling it out. A lot of people don't have strong community or spaces where they can be really vulnerable or expressive. And if the thing that we're doing is moving closer to authenticity and truth, we need space to process what we've got to process. And if you don't have that kind of community, journaling or gathering. Even if you're not sitting around in a circle and singing Kumbaya, eating dinner with people, going out and having a coffee, sitting down and eating lunch with people, food with others, and journaling are the two most empowering things that I think we can do to reclaim some sovereignty and some sense of authority over our lives as we move forward. You can't know what needs to be fixed if you haven't figured out what's wrong.
What is your wish for the new year?
My wish for the new year, interesting. I'm hoping for ease. Forget about abundance, forget about wealth, forget about fame and glory. I want simplicity. I want ease. I want to feel the sun on my face. So that's what I'm hoping for 2026.
I hope you get that. The Alchemist will offer several opportunities for people to gather and grow and come together and form community in 2026. In New Hartford, I'm Ron Klopfanstein for 95.5 FM, The Heat. This is Ron Klopfanstein. Meet me in the hot seat every Monday at 5 p.m. for Hot Seat Media Mondays on 95.5 FM, The Heat.